Hey guys, so it is Sunday, November 21st. I'm tired. If I sound weird, I think I gave myself like a little head cold yesterday. So this weekend was the first weekend in a while that we had like proper winter weather, and for whatever reason, I woke up at like 7 yesterday. I mean, I've gotten into the habit of waking up at like 7 or 8 on Saturday mornings for whatever reason, and then I have to make myself go back to sleep. But I woke up freezing, feeling odd, like off. When I got up, went to the restroom, turned off the fan, got back into bed, which I woke my husband up, and he was like, hugged me, we cuddled so I can get warm, and then I fell back to sleep. When I woke up, I felt like my congested, like my head was yucky, and it kind of just continued on in the night. I only took one dose of medicine with me to work, and I worked 12 hours, so I pretty much spent like half the shift feeling like poopy. I wouldn't say I felt like shit. I just felt poopy and bad, but it really just stayed like here. My throat hurt for a little bit at the beginning, but I think it was because I burned myself and I was talking last night for the stream, because that went away quickly, as I didn't talk very much. And then the night continued with me just dripping. I got to the point where I was like having to throw away masks and put new ones on every like other patient because my nose was just dripping in my mask and it was so gross. But I got home and I took my regular allergy medicine, the sinus cold medicine that I have, because it isn't uncommon for me to have like sinus issues occasionally. So I always have sinus medicine, and it just happens to be sinus and cold medicine that I prefer to take. Because sometimes my sinus problems turn into a cold, so I'd rather just kick it together. And I went to sleep. I felt a little better. I woke up, took some more medicine, slept for a little bit longer, and then got up and had some breakfast. Called my dad to check in on him, do his weekend checkup, watch some videos, answer some messages, and yeah, and then I'm doing this. I'm also gonna test myself after I finish filming this clip. I'm gonna listen to it and see if I sound really bad, because I really want to stream long today, and because I want to play Pokemon. But I want to play Pokemon with you guys on Twitch. So I don't want to sound too bad. I'm gonna be blowing my nose. That's part of my sinus stuff. Like right now, I can feel it right here, where like I have like a weird like headache, but I can tell it's just my sinuses. It's not like I'm not coughing any different than like what I normally do, and actually I haven't coughed as often as I have before. I don't have a fever. I've checked off and on just to make sure I don't have a fever. I don't have a cough. I don't have any flu symptoms or like cold symptoms. It's just this right here, like my nose, my head. So I'm pretty sure it's like a head cold sinus issue, which I have. And I feel like I had something like this 2 years ago around this time. So, and then it's Nano. I haven't slept much, tired. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of that is that too, as the Nano season is ending. But yeah. So that's really it. I spent last night just surviving until I could get home. I floated, but the nurses at the other unit were very kind to me. Especially considering I was blowing my nose constantly, and it was obvious that I wasn't 100%, but everyone was nice and it was fine, and anyway, I did my job. So we're good. It would be nice if I could get my sinus issues taken care of. So yeah, I kind of want to yeah, so I'm hoping I don't sound too bad when I re-listen to this. I don't need to take medicine for another hour. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna get some tea. I have water. So, and who knows, maybe I'll take medicine. Or no, actually, I don't need to take medicine for another 2 hours. I take that back. So hopefully I'll be fine. I have some tea, some water, and I will be good, because I do have scheduled sprints. But like I said, I want to play Pokemon also. So instead of editing or doing any of that, I'm gonna just stream today because that's what I feel like doing. So yeah, that's it. That's the end of this clip. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully feeling a lot better. Especially because I'm gonna be around my dad tomorrow. And yeah, I will see you later. Bye. Hey guys. So it is Friday, November 26th. It's after Thanksgiving. My voice sounds rough because I've still been coughing. So I did start feeling better. I'm not drippy as much. The sinus, head cold, whatever is mostly gone. I'm still dripping a little bit, which, because of my asthma, I have a very quick trigger or like a gag reflex, and the moment my body feels something, I instantly start coughing. My body tries to get whatever it is out, so I don't get stuff in my lungs or get pneumonia, which sucks. Pneumonia is horrible. I don't care what age you are. And it was a holiday week if you are not from America or American. We had Thanksgiving this week, which was made the week different. Then I got sick, of course, so between the two of them, I ended up not streaming. So I streamed Sunday, which I talked about in the last clip. And I had planned to stream Monday and then decided not to rest instead. And then Tuesday and Wednesday were normal. I was thinking about streaming and then decided not to push it. And then I was going to stream Thursday, but I ended up staying late at my parents' house because of my grandmother. And then I was just tired. I spent all of Wednesday night baking with my mom, prepping all the baked goods. I made 3 pies. I made 2 pies, prepped another one because my husband was having, they called it a dessert potluck, because at the hospital they feed us. But they were gonna have, everyone was gonna bring a dessert because they were getting food, wanted a dessert, I guess. So I made a homemade pumpkin pie for him to take. So I prepped that, and then when I got there Thursday morning, I cooked it. And then after making all the dessert that night, Thursday morning, I woke up early. Well, I slept in a little bit, but I woke up still relatively early. Got to the house, helped my mom make all the rest of the side dishes, made mashed potatoes, her peas, all that stuff. And so it was really busy, like many holidays were. And then Oh, the other reason why I didn't stream yesterday was when I got home, I suddenly just started getting this headache. And I do suffer from migraines occasionally. And I think I have a decent pain tolerance. I do live with a lot of chronic pain. And I just kind of throw it overboard. There's two kinds of pains though that I cannot handle and I refuse to handle, and that is menstrual pain, because I've had bad menstrual cycles since really the start of puberty for me for the most part, and then headache pain, mostly because I am constantly terrified that my headache will turn into a migraine. And as I've gotten older, it has progressively gotten worse. So I was trying to do things and it was just hurting. And as I'm walking through my apartment, it felt better when I was walking through darker areas. And I was like, no, I need to just quit. I just need to quit before this turns out to be a full blown migraine. And I really don't want that. And I think some of the headache was triggered by my coughing. So, because I coughed pretty hard during parts of Thanksgiving. So, I think I kind of just gave myself a headache, and then just with all the commotion and everything happening. Also, we had a cold, windy Thanksgiving, and of course, the wind and the air did not help with like my nose and coughing. So, I think that all kind of contributed to it. So, I left a video uploading, took some ibuprofen because again I refuse to take real medicine that I should probably be taking, because I don't talk to my doctor. I'm the classic medical person who doesn't actually follow medical advice all the time or seek help. But I took some ibuprofen, went to bed, hid under the blanket for the most part because it was also cold. We hadn't turned on the heater yet because I don't know if this happens in normal houses. I never remember this happening at my parents' house, but in the apartment and then the apartments we had before this, it did, where when we turned on the heater, the fire alarm would go off. So I've been putting it off, A, because I was still getting hot, and then B, I didn't want to deal with the fire alarm because I have to have the windows open, I have to open the door and like fan out the air, and I haven't wanted to deal with that. So I was getting a headache. I was cold, so I just kind of like hid under the blanket, and then and then I just slept. I woke up a little bit when my husband got there and went back to sleep. I was gonna wake up early, or not early, but like whenever my body woke up and got some work done. But then I decided, you know what? I have a day off, which did end up turning into a real day off. Besides this and the little bit I'm doing, because my husband still did go to work. But I decided that, you know what? This is very rare, because even when my mom does get days off, sometimes I'm still needing to go over to the house, or I still need to do things with them. Like on Veterans Day, I still went to the store to help out with that. So this is a genuine day off. And so I just slept more. I read a whole comic. I turned on the heater and stood there fanning out. The fire alarm went off for like a minute or 2 minutes or something like that. And then it quit. I was like, thank God. I remember the very first time that happened, freak out at my old apartments because my husband didn't warn me and I was really cold and I just turned on the heater and the fire alarm went off and I was panicking, and then finally it just stopped. But I was just like, I don't know what's going on. It was the first time living in an apartment, and that was interesting. But yeah, so because I kind of went back and forth on if I was going to go to work and then resting, I decided, not to. I was gonna do like a surprise stream, but I think it's just better if I rest and chill. Just do kind of uploading another video. I might write on my own, pop into someone else's live stream. Because I actually haven't written at all this week, which feels like a good break leading up to the end of the story that I've been freaking out about. But yeah, so that was really the week. It was, I feel like, an average holiday week, which is weird, but yeah, so we'll see what happens next week. Next week is the end of Nano. I have streams scheduled for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. With Tuesday, I'm not sure if I am going to actually do it or not, because Tuesday is usually store day, but I don't know, honestly, what I'll do. But yeah, so we'll see what happens, what's going on. I've also think that this has just been decided that because I did this in in July for July's camp, I just burned myself out in the attempt to do this stream every day. And I commented in a different vlog, I don't remember which vlog it was, that I might stick with a 3-day schedule for the most part, where I will go back to streaming to Monday and Thursday always, pending something happening. But leaving Sundays open for maybe streams and maybe not. Kind of putting it on the schedule, letting people know that that's an option. It will probably always be a Twitch option, not a YouTube option, but that it's an option and that people just have to be aware of. I might pop into a stream or I might not do a stream that day. It depends on other things that I need to do. But what I might do for April's camp, what I'm already thinking about, is I might just do a dedicated Monday, Thursday like normal, and then Sunday, like a for sure 3-day stream a week, and then with an occasional pop in with something else, because it also depends on my life situation at the time. We'll see what happens. If I magically, start making money off of the channel, off of Twitch, somehow, magically, I won't have to work as much, maybe. I don't know, probably not. That's just a dream. But if you want to help me with that dream, you can subscribe here, follow my Twitch, and my Ko-fi's not the well. But whatever. So yeah, that's really it. That was the week. We'll see what next week has. Next week will be another week vlog, and then I'm gonna be going back to the 2 vlogs a month, where it's still the style of I don't check in every day. I just check in when I have something to say. So they might be really short, they might be long. It kind of depends. I'll try to keep vlogs under at least 45 minutes. I know that's still long for a lot of people. I don't mind vlogs. I'm very much fine with putting people's vlogs on and doing things at the same time, but I know not everyone is like that. But I will try to put them around 30 minutes. It's average vlog time, right? Right? Well, whatever. So I'm gonna go put this in the vlog, edit it, publish it for tonight. Late. Yeah, late because it's 10. But get it up. And yeah, this is the last full week of Nano. Let's see what everyone's doing. Let's see if I can finish my book by at least Monday. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm gonna go before my voice gives out suddenly because I'm sure you've heard the flux throughout the whole video. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this chaotic vlog. Not as chaotic as it usually is, but my week was actually chaotic. I just didn't show it to you, which shows how chaotic it was. But if you enjoy my chaos of my life story, because I'm a storyteller and this is how I choose to tell my story through videos, and I like to tell the story of me writing the story to be a traditionally published author. So if you enjoy that, this tale of stories, then hit the subscribe button, like I said earlier. And if you want to see me live and in person and want to talk to me, check out all my live streams, whether it's here with writing sprints or on Twitch where I do games and writing. And if you're curious on how I tie story into writing, you can make a story out of a game. And I also go a step further and actually make short stories / flash fiction about some of my games, not all of my games, and those stories are on my website, which is linked down below. And yeah, because you can tell a story any way you want, and let me know what your story is, whatever kind of story it is. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you have nothing to tell me in the comments and don't want to share any of your stories, leave me a salute down below. Let me know that you were here. It helps the video, it helps the channel, it helps further this mission. I don't know what I'm saying. To do this full time and be able to tell my stories. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time, and stories and prosper.